Welcome to the Guy demo. My name's Terry and I'm the Kadena sales rep. Today we're going to demonstrate how to use Keynote Address. Keynote Address is part of iWorks. It is actually, iWork consists of Pages, Numbers, and Keynote, which is like Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. Today we're going to go over Keynote Address, which is like PowerPoint. It has some distinct advantages over PowerPoint. Let's go ahead and look at the Keynote Address. I'm going to use as many different types of transitions today as possible. So this is our Keynote Address, and it comes with beautiful templates to use. Keynote is easier to use because it has beautiful startup templates. It has it's completely drag and drop editing. If you drag a picture in there, you can actually position it as such. It has alpha channeling capability. What is alpha channeling? Alpha channeling is used to, like say if you have a person on a solid image, you can actually cut the background out or select certain colors, cut that out. The next thing that it has advantage over, usually with your Macs, we sell iWorks, and it's used to function on a MacBook, an iMac, and usually the MacBooks, MacBook Pros or iMacs have built-in microphones. So it's beautiful for voiceover integration to your Mac system. And the last excellent point about Keynote is that you can convert your Keynote address into video, voice over it, change it into an MOV object. Any PC or Mac with QuickTime can play it. The template startups, I'm going to go ahead and show you that it has beautiful template startups. If you start up Keynote Address, the first thing it does, it lets you select a template to use. Let me go ahead and exit out of this Keynote, and we can look at the different themes, and you can see the different themes out here. Let me go ahead and start a new one, File New, and you can see the different templates that we have. We used Leatherbook for this Keynote presentation. You can use anything you would like Kyoto, that's appropriate for here in Japan. And all you have to do is just start typing the words. We have multiple windows open, and we're going back to the Mac Guy template. And so when you first start off, you can choose a template. I usually like to write some things in here and then duplicate the page. If you duplicate the page, it duplicates images, and that's great for your transitions. I can go ahead and click on the Masters button, and I can even change the format of that page number 2. We go titles and bullets. I usually like to use bullets with a photo. Here we can see that the template already gives you a photo that you can use for your template, but and then you can double click and you can actually put your bullets in or your statements in. So going back to our excellent templates startups, we also see that it's completely drag and drop editing. With drag and drop editing, you can take images from the internet to your desktop, and you can and then you can take those images from your desktop to Keynote, and you can cut and paste text. For example, if I am checking out the internet and I'm doing a presentation, I usually open up Pages, which is our doc file. We'll take a plain Jane page, and we'll go ahead and open up Safari. And with Safari, you can actually go into the different subjects, and you can actually, this is an image. I can try to grab this image, stick it on my desktop, and sure enough, as I open it, I can see that's the image that I dragged to my desktop. You can also do screenshots. If you go Command Shift 4, this cursor is going to turn into a targeting cursor. Once again, that's another way to grab an image off the internet. This is an internet page. I'm going to pull that text as an image. I snapshot it, and there it is right here. If I double click on it, you can see that it is the same size and resolution as you snapshot it. Having these images on your desktop, going back to our Keynote address, we can see that we can drag our images from our desktop to our Keynote address and cut and paste it into the text. So let me go ahead and do that. Here's an image we just dragged onto there. And here's a screenshot we did, and I just dropped it in there. You can see that it's a little bit larger. You can go ahead and change it. Once again, drag and drop editing includes when you're moving the image around, you notice that that yellow line comes up and it automatically spaces and centers to the other image. So that's kind of nice to have. And of course, we can cut and paste text in. So just like in Windows, you can right-click and hit copy, and of course paste it in. I usually like to paste and match style, just in case the text is an unusual font. I got the font straight up, so I can go ahead and take that, and I can even cut it into my Keynote address once I've copied it. But that is drag and drop. That is drag and drop editing. You can cut and paste text in as well. The next thing we're going to talk about is alpha channeling images. Here we have the exact same image, but I took the black out. Let's go ahead and do that. It's going to take this image and alpha channel it. How do you alpha channel an image? Well, the first step is to click on the image to make sure that it is the image that you're on. Okay. The second thing is to click on alpha, which is this magic wand thing here. And I'm going to, once you click on that, take a look at my cursor. It becomes an X. Now, any color that I choose on the X is going to be alpha channeled or taken out of the image. Watch, I'm going to take the black out.
Ishikawa from Sakura, please come to the downstairs customer service. Ishikawa.
I'm going to do that again. The more you push it, the more it'll select that color. When pushing your color and border scope, make sure you don't infringe on the image itself. I'm going to take this black out here underneath the arm. And when I click off of it, sure enough, we get a clean image, no background. Very easy to do. You can do this once again with Keynote, and I think that's a distinct advantage over PowerPoint. On the image itself, and you want to adjust it, you can even put, right now it's picture framed. You don't have to put any border around it, or you can use a solid line to stroke it. You can include shadowing if you want. You can increase the pixels of the shadow or the line. The shadow here, you can, it's only 1 pixel blur. You can, the shadow is white. We're going to go change it to gray or a darker color. See the shadow there. I can increase the pixels and increase the image blur, so you can see the shadowing here on the frame. And you can even put a reflection, make it look like a reflection shot if you want to. That is your choice. So you can make adjustments for fill, stroke, shadowing, and opacity. You can even change the opacity of the image. Right now it's 100%. You can make it see-through if you put text behind it.